corner. Off 1 foot, Doncic with the game's first basket. Doncic against George. Now on the switch, this is what happened in game 1. And Luka's got all 5 for the Mavs.
This is the first quarter, Luka. He's warmed up a little bit.
Here's Doncic again.
Or not.
Sent from behind the arc in the series. Finally, the Clippers on the board.
And I like that from Paul George. If your jumper's not falling, and if you're not Luka Doncic, make them all. Luka, what's going on? And let's just get a thought out or something.
Finney Smith with the miss. Dallas with a 10-point lead. Here's Jackson, who got the start tonight, gets the basket against Doncic. 3 games during the regular season and 15 points in a Game 2 loss. Porzingis gets the bucket and a foul. Doncic with the assist.
Is not something that is sustainable. I think the entire world knows that, but you can't just hope that they cool down like that. You got to get on somebody. You got to guard Porzingis wide open from 3.
Leonard hasn't taken a shot yet. Batum up top, way short. Mavs ball with a 15-point lead. Midway through the first, pull up 3, Hardaway. It's there. George penetrating. They work it around to Jackson, corner 3, and finally the Clippers with their first triple. Paul George from about 18 feet off the heel. Offensive rebound, Leonard. And Kawhi with his first official field goal attempt of the game. He was fouled earlier on a call.
On defense, maybe get him into foul trouble. Take some starts out of their offense.
Leonard,
Great
sweet
job
move
by
along
Kawhi.
the baseline. Reverse layup for Leonard.
Make them work on the defensive end. Make them take some effort on that end of the floor, because now you can kind of wear them down as the game goes on.
Kawhi Leonard against Dallas in game 2. 9 straight points here by the Clippers. Paul George makes it 11 in a row, and they got it down to single digits. Hardaway with the miss. And again, this is coming here, this run with Luka Doncic on the bench. Paul George's 3, good! And it's a 14-0 run by LA. Who's going to stop the bleeding? Josh Richardson will with the mid-range jumper.
A lot of people were, comparing last year's Dallas Mavericks team and just, believing that this was a more favorable matchup. But I stand by it. This Dallas team is better as you see Kawhi Leonard knock down another 3.
Doncic on the switch again, has Zubac against him. He has owned Zubac so far in this series. There's that step back 3. Of course!
He's looking for his step back jumper. Zubac has to get in and make him a driver.
14 points for Doncic. Here's Leonard working against Finney Smith. 6 of 6 for Kawhi Leonard.
Made up for lost time.
Doncic again off the glass and good. Luka 6 of 8 from the floor. He's got 16 points. Doncic, beautiful move, but he missed the shot. Clippers on the drive. It's Paul George and LA back.
They go out the game, the offense can really kind of slip a little bit. So, these are opportunities for the Clippers to get going.
They have the lead. Paul George with his second 3-pointer. Have taken the lead for the first time tonight.
Shoot, even if you look around the league, the Boston Celtics were down 20-4 to the Brooklyn Nets, and now they have a lead in Brunson and
reserves in the entire NBA this year. And he's got championship experience in college, won 2 titles at Villanova. George takes it to the rim this time. And Paul George starting to heat up. The lead all scores, tying him with Doncic. Kleba wide open. Good feed by Brunson, setting up Kleba for the triple.
You can't give up a wide open 3 off a made layup, and that's what just happened there.
Clippers come right back on the 3. Transition opportunity, 3-on-2 for the Clippers. George, great pass to Leonard for the dunk. Kawhi 7 of 7 from the floor.
In this series.
Clippers trying to avoid an 0-3 hole. Paul George again.
Okay.
So he won it with San Antonio in 2014 and Toronto in 2019. I know it's a different situation here. As Leonard drives and finishes, he's 8 for 8 from the floor.
See one drop. Curious to see if that'll kind of have an effect on his outside shot, just getting a little bit of a rhythm.
Luka down the lane, so strong. That's one of the things I don't know that people know about Luka. Paulie Stein comes to set the screen and get Zubac on Luka on the switch. Doncic spinning, hitting, Luka's got 26.
18 for 24 in the first half. That's just ungodly numbers. I know we talked about Luka's numbers, but ultimately they're going to have to, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, you're going to have to slow down.
Clippers led by 4 towards the end of the first half, trailing by 19 in the first quarter. Jackson, who started the game, has played very well. Here's Doncic. Good ball movement by the Mavs. Another wide open three, and Kleber knocks it down.
So we'll see how much that'll factor into the second half here of this pivotal Game 3 tonight.
And George, no Ibaka in this game as Doncic is fouled. Count the basket. 28 for Luka.
Is big for the Clippers. You need to get him going. As this series progresses, you're not going to have 18 for 24, and Luka just...
Largest lead for the Clippers. We're at the midway point of the third quarter. Step back to Doncic on the money. 34 for Luka.
First 34 to Dallas's 14. I think that is truly the key. I know Dallas is shooting the ball well, but keep getting those points in the paint. Keep attacking that.
34 points for Luka. Shot clock at 4. Elbow J goes down for Kleber, so that's back-to-back buckets for Dallas.
Combined 7 for 7 from the free throw line. You can't get more efficient or higher level than that.
There's Leonard again. Clippers lead by 5. Doncic trying to create some space. He's posting up Batum. Cauley-Stein. A lot of contact. And that's 4 on Paul George. Shot clock down to 4. Man going to take it, driving it, Richardson. Off the back of the rim and in. Clippers overcame a 30-11 first quarter deficit. And that was with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. They came back as Rondo buries a 3.
Had fourth quarter leads in the postseason before, especially last year. So how they can go on the road right now and try and pull it out, this is going to set a lot about them. But Brunson,
big 3 by Brunson.
3.
Here they drafted Luka Doncic. He was the 33rd overall pick. 3rd of round 2. Doncic, the 3rd pick in round 1 by Atlanta, and then traded as Paul George hits the short jumper, giving him 29 points. 22 years old, working against Rondo. Shot clock at 4. Forces that one up, got his own miss, and sticks it back up and in.
That's where he has advantage. We've already seen him post up Rondo. We saw him post up Patrick Beverly. It's tough. You don't want to leave those guys on an island.
Kawhi Leonard drills another 3. What a night for Leonard. Clock down to 4. Luka, step back 3. Around and out. Offensive rebound by Porzingis. Doncic, as Rondo hits the floor, no call. Brunson's 3 is good.
I think he's just fine, and you're going to guard him just like that.
The 3-point lead for the Clippers. Open 3, Morris got it. Marcus Morris inside the arc, much better. And that's a big reason why they're down 6. They're not getting a lot of easy buckets. Rondo, too easy, all the way to the rim. The Clippers have their largest lead of the night, 34-22. Mavs are still shooting better than 50% from 3, yet they trail for the first time in this series. Morris corner 3, same spot, same shot, it goes down, and the lead is 10, the largest of the night for LA. Boy, even though Finney-Smith got the putback, where is Porzingis? Former All-Star, just 8 points, 3 of 9 from the floor, only 3 rebounds. Leonard, boy, just muscles, because Morris got called for his 5th foul. The next foul on the Clippers will put Dallas at the line for the rest of the game. Kleber's 3 is there! So a big triple by Kleber.
Much consistent help right now.
He's 6 of 11 at the line. The rest of the team is 4 for 4 at the line. Morris hits another 3.
No,